I think a lot of times we misinterpret God's patience as passivity. Like if he's not showing up for us right now in this moment, then it must be because he doesn't care. Like, where is this God that's going to ride in on a white horse and slay all of my enemies and make all of my problems go away? Why isn't he rescuing me, right? And one thing that I think we need to understand is that he's not being passive, he's being strategic. I mean, I say this all the time, and I even put it in my book, that God is playing the long game. The enemy is playing checkers, God's playing chess. The enemy's looking for short-term ways to hurt you. God is looking for long-term ways to bless you. And sometimes your blessing is the vengeance. Sometimes you being elevated is what causes people to second-guess their choices. Think about Joseph, for example. His brothers sold him into slavery, and he was like gone in their minds. And it wasn't until Joseph was in the palace and his brothers had to come to him to beg for food that they thought, oh shoot, we really messed up all those years ago. See, when God comes to rescue you, when God comes to save you, it's not just through one single solitary action where he just like picks you up and plops you down where you need to be. It's through a bunch of tiny micro decisions that he makes each and every second that add up to this magnificent master plan that he had from the start. So just because you don't see it right now doesn't mean he's not working on it. This is the time where you can thank him in advance. And you can say to him, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I know you're doing something. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. He is for you and not against you. And sometimes it's our mindset that can keep us at a distance from him. So if you feel like maybe you just need a perspective shift, and maybe you just need somebody to shed some light on the ways that he loves you and the ways that you can grow in intimacy with him, I've got just the thing. See, over the past 3 years, or really 4 years now, I have been developing this relationship with God little by little by little. And I wrote down everything that he taught me over the past 3 years, and I put it in a book. That book is called 7 Days to a Life of Limitless: How to Ditch the Rules of Religion and Discover Unrestricted Freedom. So if you want to grow your relationship closer to God, I think that would be a good place to start. You can find it in my profile.